What's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy Jolin and we back at it with another video. But before we get into it, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that like button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell because you know we got more on the way now. Not everybody done listen to that new Drake Iceman. Everybody got something to say. Some people like it, some people don't like it. Some people heard familiar bars and think he should have said something else. And some people, you know, broke it down and listened to some of them shots that he was throwing. Now, for this video, I want to talk about, you feel me, some of the shit that we know about Drake and why you probably shouldn't do this shit. Now, 1900 Rugrat, he just recently made a video and basically said when he was first coming up, you know, building his first album, Drake had reached out. Now, we know Drake to be kind of like a culture vulture, you know what I mean? He'll latch on to the next new thing. Hence, he got with, you know what I mean, the new artist, you feel me? Hannah Montana, you feel me? And basically, he tries to use these new people to try to stay relevant in the new culture. Now, in this case, he latched on to the nigga 1900 Rugrat, basically shot him a motherfucking, you know, a direct message and was like, hey, we need to work, whoop, whoop, whoop. And 1900 Rugrat is basically like, yo, I already got my album and stuff ready, sent him 10 tracks, and I'm gonna let him tell y'all what happened. Check this out.
Cause I just listened to Iceman and Drake. You got me fucked up, bro. Not gonna lie, you got me fucked up. So when I made the intro to my first album about a year and a half ago, Drake was hitting me up around the time and wanted to hear music, a Drake producer. So I sent 10 songs through and they was all finna be on my album because I didn't want nobody to steal my shit because I know how people move. So boom, the one they took a liking to was the intro. Now the intro still dropped. I said, no, you can't have this song. He wanted me on his album still. He said, I'm gonna send you a verse through. Never sent a verse. I didn't give a fuck till I just went and listened to Iceman and I listened to Little Birdie and then I went back and listened to the intro of my first album. Twin, that's the only beat I've ever produced and sat there and produced. Don't rip my shit and repitch it like that, fam. That's fried. That's fried out and fucked up, twin.
Now, off the rip, you already know Drake to be one of these people. We done heard him spit other people's bars. We done heard people write for him. We done heard people saying, hey, you took my beat or you took my sound type thing. So I don't know what this nigga 1900 Rugrat was thinking, but when I listened to the video, I'm like, where was this nigga's manager? There's no way in hell you should be sending 10 motherfucking songs to a nigga like Drake that we known to steal shit, you feel me? And be giving them songs that we're about to put on the album. Now, if you got mixtapes and shit like that, like he makes a bunch of songs, honestly, I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. I know the nigga from getting on somebody else's beat, you feel me, that was already popular. And I noticed that he still be doing his freestyles and putting out these songs like that Paper Planes and stuff to keep his name alive. Like these are songs that niggas done grew up with. So he's saying that the nigga Drake took his beats, but I'm like, my nigga, we know you because you be jumping on other people's beats and you probably not paying for them. You just kind of jumping and freestyling on people's shit. And I'm not going to act like that's not good promotion because a lot of these artists these days, they won't even do a freestyle for you. We done seen Drake get in the studio and be like, yeah, I'm going to spit a freestyle for you. And then nigga be like, oh, okay, restart the beat for me type shit. This nigga's just going off the top, which I think is super dope. But at the same time, you should be a lot more smarter in the culture to know if people are still in music and they still in beats and your whole sound. A nigga could take your whole motherfucking sound and act like it's his and people gonna be like, damn, that nigga do it better than him. You know what I mean? It don't matter if that was your song. If it was your song, you should have put the shit out or at least spit it like how you be doing. You know what I mean? Share a snippet here or there, or even, you know, when people be doing a lot of vlogs and shit. This nigga waited until Drake put his shit out. Now, if you would have already put your shit out for your stuff, then we would have been able to compare and contrast. So I'm just like, you got to know that when producers and artists, they like these songs, they're going to be able to chop the beat up and make something out of what you got and make it sound a little bit different and package it and serve it a different way. You got to know that that's what's going to happen. How many times have we listened to a Metro beat and then we listen to a Zaytoven beat and then we listen to a, you feel me, anybody's beat, and you kind of hear like that, oh yeah, I know that pattern pattern. Oh, I know that little drum. Or I know that little sound. I know such and such use that. And people kind of just build off of each other. And that's what the music is about. You know what I mean? You can't be mad if you using other people's beats, which is how I started. I'm not gonna lie. You feel me? Using other people's beats to kind of get you rocking in the studio and chop shit. That's what you should have sent the nigga. Don't send them shit, especially if it's done. Now I could see if these is potential records that you might be like, this is the one that I think that you should get on, but we not sending it. If I'm building an album and I'm about to put this out to my fans, unless you in the studio with me, and you got to be careful on that shit too. These niggas be sitting there airdropping your songs and then sharing them and recording them on their memos and shit. So you got to be careful who you are sharing the music to, but at no point are we sitting there sending whole 10 pieces away. Especially if you ain't got like 60, 70 songs, I might send you some motherfucking shit that I'm like, this didn't really make the cut, but at no point am I gonna send you 10 of my best songs and let you hear them, and then that way you could do anything. You could leak them. I don't even know if I'm really sending them to you type shit. So you gotta be careful and mindful, especially in this music game, and I hope that this nigga, you feel me, 1900 Rugrat, learned a lesson from this shit, cause he's not gonna go against Drake, you know what I mean? He don't got that power, he don't got that money, he don't got that fan base, so we hear him, but I'm sure there's like 6,000 or 600,000 people that's like, who the fuck is a 1900 Rugrat? Like I said, I know my nigga from, you know, I used to like that motherfucking song, so when I heard the nigga get on the beat, he was chopping, he looked different, you feel me, he talking that shit, so I'm fucking with him. But as far as like, oh fam, this is my first beat that I ever made, nigga, get over that shit. You jumping on other people's beats to this day, you feel me? So you can't be mad that a nigga took one of your shit, nigga, make another one. You feel me? Make another one. That's your motherfucking job. If you want to be in this shit, you got to be creative. You got to be fast. You got to be willing to go get it. You feel me? And if you sending out the music, hopefully next time you don't send a nigga that prized possession, the beat that you making. You feel me? The beats that you cooking up. So yeah, man, let me know. Did y'all catch it right off the back? Did it sound like 1900 Rugrat? Do you think my nigga's crying and you feel me? That nigga should have been sharper with his album songs versus like these little mixtape songs? Or do you think that then nigga Drake is always taking advantage of people and he probably caught the young nigga off to the left, you feel me? And took the nigga shit and re-chopped it, re-rocked it and served it to y'all and y'all ain't even know it. You feel me? But yeah, let me know what y'all think in the motherfucking comment section. I'm about to get out of here. So as always, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell because you know we got more on the way. And as always, you already know what it is and you know who it is. It's Jolin, it's Varsity. Peace.